Antigua Guatemala, a magical journey through history, volcanoes, and colonial charm. Among all the destinations I visited in 2025, Antigua, Guatemala was one of the most surprising and unforgettable. Nestled in a valley surrounded by towering volcanoes, this UNESCO World Heritage city offers a perfect combination of history, culture, adventure, and natural beauty. Every street corner seemed to tell a story. Every building carried centuries of history. And every sunrise revealed a breathtaking landscape unlike anywhere else in the world. First impressions of Antigua. The moment I arrived in Antigua, I felt as though I had traveled back in time. The city is famous for its beautifully preserved Spanish colonial architecture. Walking through its cobblestone streets, I was surrounded by colorful buildings painted in shades of yellow. Blue dot, red dot, and orange historic churches stood proudly against a backdrop of massive volcanoes, creating postcard-perfect views everywhere I looked. Unlike many modern tourist destinations, Antigua has managed to preserve its authentic character. There are no towering skyscrapers or crowded highways. Instead, horse-drawn carts occasionally pass through the streets, while local vendors sell handmade crafts and traditional Guatemalan food in bustling markets. The city's relaxed atmosphere immediately made me slow down and appreciate the beauty around me. Exploring the historic center. One of the best ways to experience Antigua is simply by walking. The city's compact size makes it ideal for exploring on foot. The central square, Park Central, serves as the heart of Antigua. Surrounded by historic buildings, fountains, and palm trees, it is a gathering place for both locals and visitors. Musicians perform in the evenings, families gather to relax, and tourists enjoy the vibrant atmosphere. As I wandered through the historic district, I visited some of Antigua's most famous landmarks. The Santa Catalina Arch, perhaps the city's most iconic structure, offered one of the most photographed views in Guatemala. Framed by the majestic Agua volcano in the distance, the arch perfectly captures the charm of Antigua. The city's churches and monasteries were equally impressive. Many of them have survived earthquakes and centuries of history, creating a fascinating mix of restoration and ruins. Exploring these historic sites provided a deeper understanding of Guatemala's rich colonial past. The incredible Acatenango volcano hike. While Antigua's architecture is beautiful, the adventure that truly defines the region is hiking Acatenango volcano. The hike is considered one of the most spectacular volcano treks in the world. Early in the morning, I joined a guided group and began the challenging ascent. The trail climbed steadily through farmland, cloud forests, and volcanic terrain. As the altitude increased, the air became cooler and the scenery more dramatic. After several hours of hiking, we reached our campsite near the summit. Then came the moment everyone had been waiting for. Across the valley stood Fuego volcano, one of the most active volcanoes in Central America. As darkness fell, glowing eruptions illuminated the night sky every few minutes. Lava and ash exploded from the crater, creating a natural fireworks display unlike anything I had ever witnessed. Sitting on the mountainside under a sky full of stars while watching an active volcano erupt was one of the most extraordinary travel experiences of my life. Discovering Guatemalan culture. Antigua is not just about history and volcanoes, it is also one of the best places to experience authentic Guatemalan culture. The local markets are filled with colorful textiles, handmade jewelry, traditional clothing, and artisan crafts. Many products are created using techniques passed down through generations of indigenous communities. One of my favorite experiences was visiting a traditional weaving workshop. Local artisans demonstrated how they create intricate patterns using hand-operated looms. The craftsmanship and attention to detail were remarkable. Throughout the city, cultural influences from both Spanish colonial history and indigenous Maya traditions are visible in everyday life. This unique blend creates a cultural richness that makes Antigua stand out from other destinations in Central America. A paradise for food lovers. Food played a major role in my Antigua experience. The city has become one of Guatemala's culinary capitals. offering everything from traditional street food to fine dining restaurants. One evening, I sampled pepian, a traditional Guatemalan stew made with meat, vegetables, and a rich blend of roasted spices. Another local favorite was cacique, a flavorful turkey soup with roots in ancient Maya cuisine. Fresh tropical fruits were available everywhere. Mangoes, pineapples, papayas, and avocados tasted far more flavorful than anything I had experienced at home. Antigua is also known for its coffee. Guatemala produces some of the world's finest coffee beans, and many nearby plantations offer tours. Learning about the cultivation and roasting process while enjoying freshly brewed coffee became one of the highlights of my trip. Sunrises, sunsets, and volcano views. One of the most magical aspects of Antigua is the constant presence of volcanoes. The city is surrounded by three impressive peaks, Agua, Fuego, and Acatenango. No matter where I walked, dramatic volcanic landscapes dominated the horizon. Every morning, I enjoyed watching the sunrise illuminate the mountains. Soft golden light gradually revealed the city's colorful rooftops and historic buildings. Sunsets were equally spectacular, as the sky turned orange and pink. The volcanoes created dramatic silhouettes that transformed the entire landscape into a work of art. Photographers will find endless opportunities to capture stunning images throughout the city and surrounding countryside. Why Antigua should be on every traveler's bucket list. Antigua offers something for every type of traveler. History enthusiasts can explore centuries-old architecture and cultural landmarks. Adventure seekers can climb active volcanoes. Food lovers can enjoy authentic Guatemalan cuisine. Photographers can capture breathtaking scenery at every turn. What makes Antigua truly special is the way all these experiences come together in one destination. It is a city where history, culture, nature, and adventure coexist in perfect harmony.